to my channel. For today's video I have my organisation tips for back to school. Now, with being back to school now for 3 weeks, yeah, we've been back to school now for 3 weeks. I've got it down to a T because my goal, my main aim, my main focus this school year is to keep organised and to keep on top of things, because with the pressures of GCSEs I don't want the added pressure of not feeling organised. So I've got a few of my tips to share with you guys, and my first tip would be to get a planner. Now, this is just mine that I bought from Paper Chase, but my school actually gives you a planner, but again I just thought I'd get one, but I explained all that in my back to school haul, so if you haven't seen that, go and check that video out. So my school gave me a planner, but I also like using this one as well, and from when I first showed you, it is now a bit more full, and this has just really helped, especially with things planned for me time, that's what this planner calls it. It's really helpful because I can write down all the video ideas or all the videos that I want to film that weekend, and it gives me something that I enjoy. And it basically just helps me to keep motivated and stay on top of my work, because I know at the end of the week I've got videos to film. So my number one top tip would be to have a planner of some sort, whether it was this one or the one that the school gives you, or a desk planner. Now, my second organisation tip is a wall planner. Now, I know I've already spoken about a physical book planner, but a wall planner has really helped me. I've only had one this year and already it's changed my life for the better. I will insert a clip now me explaining how I use my wall planner, but I can't show you because it's up on my wall and it's all the way over there. But yeah, my second tip would be choosing a wall planner, because even though you've got it all in here, it's either a weekly breakdown or a day-by-day breakdown. With the wall planner you can see your whole year and just write things on without having to flick through, and you can see it all the time and it's there as a constant reminder, and I just think that is just another super easy way to stay organised. Okay, so this is my wall planner. It's right by my door, and I've just got my Sharpie there which I use to cross off the days. So basically in blue I've got all personal events, so I've got Christmas Day, my sister's, my mum's, my birthday, my brother's birthday, my all my family's birthdays, and important days like Christmas, Easter, Father's Day, Mother's Day, all of that. And then in pink with the lines across, these are all my half terms, and then I've written back to school at the end of it. So that's in the pink. And then in this purple, I'm just writing things that crop up. So, for example, I've got a doctor's appointment in October. And then in red, these are the dates that scare me, but are also good dates as well. So I've got all my mock examinations written in November, as they are very quickly approaching. And then down right at the bottom, I've got GCSE results day written on, because that is when I'll be getting my GCSE results, and the stress of GCSEs will just be behind me. I don't actually have when my actual exams are. I know when the week is, but obviously I don't know what days I'll be having exams, so I haven't written that on yet, but I have got my mocks written on. And then lastly is this greeny pen, and there's only 2 events so far in this green Sharpie, but it's events at school. So I've got our IMAC, which is our Christmas dance thing. It's to celebrate the Immaculate Conception. And then I've got a trip to Berlin that I'm going on with school, and that is from here. So it's just kind of school events that are in the green. Blue is personal events, pink is back to school and holidays, and red is mocks and anything relating to GCSEs, but also I use it to mark off my days. My third organisation tip would to stay, I'm just trying to find it so I can show you guys the example, would to be staying on top of things. So I've just got an old exercise book, and all I've done is to keep on top of all my schoolwork and have a YouTube balance. I've got this YouTube section in my book. Ignore this logo, this went a bit wrong. This one turned out significantly better. But I've got a YouTube section in this book, and I'm going to cover all these because I don't want you to see all my video ideas. But I've literally, I don't think you can see them from this far away anyway. I've got all the dates down here. I've got all like the videos that I'm going to film, and this just means I can get ahead of pre-filming and stay organised and have an equal balance between my schoolwork and YouTube. So yeah, this is just another great tip to stay organised, and even if it's not YouTube that you're into, if it's something else, just write down like when you're going to do it so that you know, or when you're going to do like achieve that thing by, so it's up and you know. And yeah, I just like colour code it as well, so the red means it's been filmed, and then I write posted, I tick whether I've done the thumbnail, and if it's been scheduled then I know it's all sorted because it's already scheduled. Similarly, I've broken down the separate months, so I'll show you September's as that is pretty much complete. There's just one more video to go up as you're watching this, but I literally broke it down, so I've got September and then the date and the video title, and then I've got thumbnail, filmed, edited, uploaded, and I've just got that for all the videos that I've planned for September. And again, it's just another way to stay organised, and it's a good balance between school and like enjoyment. But like I said, you can pretty much do this with any hobby. It just kind of depends what yours is. Obviously YouTube's a little bit different because you have to be on top of it and have the time to edit and film, but this is just one way that I'm keeping organised this year compared to last school year where my videos were a bit all over the shop and very rushed. Now I've got more time and I've started to put in a lot more effort, as you might be able to tell from like the last few videos. Okay, my fourth tip is having all your stuff organised in folders. This is my English folder. This folder was given to us by the school, but because in GCSE English you do so many topics, we're doing Macbeth, is that how, I don't know, we've done poetry and we've done Jekyll and Hyde. So in this folder I've just got all my exercise books for each different topic that we've done. I've got my poem anthology, and then I've got sections with all my papers in, so all the papers that I've done from that topic in a plastic wallet, and I've just labelled that with a little note, so like my poetry papers, Jekyll and Hyde papers, and then I've got my poetry anthology and my exercise books, which are the red ones, and it's just super easy to have it all in one place. Now I do have another 4 folders that I'm using for my subjects. I will show you them, and I'm not really too sure what I'm going to be using them for. History and science is definitely ones that I will be using the folders for, and religious studies and stuff like that where you have quite a lot of like papers and information, and I just think a folder is a great way to keep it all in the same place rather than having lots of individual like A4 folder files. Big lever arch files and like file folders, I think the smaller ones are called, have definitely helped me to stay organised. My last tip for organisation for back to school is just planning your week. Whether that be writing a list, I'm quite a listy person, so I do write quite a lot of lists, but even like remember like packing your school bag the night before and picking an outfit if you wear your own stuff to school. Like lists and like just general planning is just such a great way to stay organised, because you've got a list, you're going to follow it. Similarly, packing your bag the night before, you've been organised, you won't forget anything because you can always double check it in the morning, so you don't have to be rushing. It's definitely something that I found has helped with these 3 weeks of going back to school. So I hope you enjoyed this week's video. I know it was quite a short one, but it's something that I kind of wanted to film to help you guys out, and now I've been back at school for 3 weeks, I've found my feet and I know what's worked well for me, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So next week's video will be the last video in my back to school series, and then October is a very exciting month. There's 4 videos coming in October because there's 4 Saturdays in October, because like I said, I've already planned it in my book. The first video and the last 2 I'm so excited for. Second week it's still good, but it's not as exciting as the other 3 that I'm filming. So that concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I will see you next week for my last back to school video. Bye!